I challenged myself for a whole day to use my non-dominant hand, and it ended up reminding me of how much we do in a day that is subconscious. It's just habit. We don't even think about it before doing it. And it made me really think about, because I already knew about the bigger patterns, the bigger stuff that I have noticed after all these years I've been just doing subconsciously. But you forget about the little things, like using your phone or making food, making your coffee. Anything and everything is just so natural. We don't even think about it. I caught myself every 2 seconds using my dominant hand and not even realizing it. I challenged myself to make eggs for my family, and I ended up doing half of it with my right hand before I even noticed. I cracked every single one of those eggs and started mixing them before I realized I was using my right hand. That is how easy it is to slip back into the old patterns that we're just used to doing because it's easy, it's convenient. Welcome to the Radiant Sun. My name is Kendra. I'm a clarity and momentum coach, and today I'm talking about these subconscious programs that just continue to blow my mind every single time I think about them. And this little experiment that I did was really, really fun, and no, I did not do well at all, actually. By the end of the day, I wanted to keep going into the night, but as the day kept going, I got so tired. And as you get tired, it's harder to bring yourself back and to catch it. And so when I'm already slipping during the day, I'm like, oh man, I'm really not used to this. It gets even harder to catch that later at night. So it was a really challenging little exercise. And again, it really opened my mind to just how much we do that we don't even realize that we do. And this all started because I have back problems, and it's mostly my left side that acts up. And I realized that it's probably because I literally never use my left hand or left side for anything. I had right-handedness drilled into me from when I was little. Everything was done with my right side, and that's just how it was. And I can barely throw a ball with my left hand. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself to just use my left hand, because I feel like it's because I don't use those muscles as much as I do the right side. And sure enough, I went through the day and I was using my left hand for every little thing I could, opening doors and making breakfast, using the bathroom, getting the kids ready, everything and anything I could think of. I was trying to use my left hand, even down to handwriting, just to drill it into my head more that I'm using my left hand today. And wow, it was so hard, but I did notice that my muscles were stretching and moving, and it was starting to feel better. So I think I'm gonna do this again just to help with what I have going on, but it ended up opening my mind to a much, much, much bigger picture of everything. And I've already I'm pretty sure there's already a video somewhere here about this. I've touched on it before, but the patterns that we just unconsciously do throughout our entire lives is what ultimately keeps us stuck in the same cycle, the same loop. And then we try to claw our way out of it and figure out what we're doing wrong, but it's the subconscious acts that need to be changed. Awareness is the birthright for change to take place. How are you supposed to rewrite a pattern that you're too unconscious to even notice? You have to start with the awareness that you even have it, which is really difficult when you have no idea that you're doing it. So how do you catch yourself? How do you figure it out? Well, you go through your days consciously making every choice. You're not just deciding to go to work the same way because that's just what you do. It's faster, it's quicker, it's easier, whatever. You're not getting out of bed on the same side anymore. It's just all these little things. Just start changing little things, and you will start to see throughout your days how much is on autopilot. It is crazy. And don't get down on yourself when you trip, because you're going to. All of this stuff is just so It's so deeply embedded into our programming, so it's so hard to keep even bringing ourselves back to the moment. But the practice of doing that is going to help you in the long run. Just don't stop trying. Don't get down on yourself if you end up trying this out. But that's literally how I started, like 3 years ago now or something like that. Like, I just started getting out of bed differently, wearing a different outfit than I normally would, doing my hair differently than I normally would, eating a different breakfast, driving a different way, talking to different people than I normally would, just little things. And I started to see how it affected the rest of the day, because then I wasn't living the same day over and over and over again and having this hamster wheel feeling. I was changing little things throughout my day, and it was just making my days different and better and interesting. And eventually you start bringing your awareness to, oh wow, I do this all the time, like wow. And you start noticing more of the deeper patterns. Now, it takes time, but again, if you want a shortcut to figuring this out, try using your left hand for a day. Or if you are left-handed, your right hand, your non-dominant hand for a day, and you will see everything that is just on autopilot, and you'll blow your own mind. So basically, what I'm trying to say in this video is, if you want to create lasting change and break patterns and break through autopilot, bring your awareness to your everyday tasks, everyday choices. Live more consciously and make it a point to. And if you slip back into the unconscious behaviors, come back in and bring your awareness back. It's just about coming back to the moment, coming back. Everything is now. There is no past, future, like time is not linear. It's just not a thing. Everything is right now. And it's just bringing your awareness back to, what am I doing right now? Why am I making this decision? What other decision could I be making? What other opportunities are there in the world? Because I've been closing myself off for so long. So now it's like, whoa, what is actually out there? What can I actually do? What can I create right here, right now? So I hope this helps, and I'm really curious to see how many of you guys end up trying this out, and either trying the non-dominant hand exercise, or if you come up with something different or you have different tips that you can throw in the chat for others, that would be pretty cool, because I'm always looking for new things to try out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.